Right, you're going to want to set up facing a mirror. This is all about mirror work. And I can assure you, if you're a golfer and you're trying to understand these positions, you're trying to teach your brain and body to connect to them so you can actually learn how to do them, you can't do it without a mirror. You're just going to have to trust me on that. All right, so here is the shift left. Now watch, I've shifted left and I've straightened that knee out. Really important that that knee is straight. You can take the ball back 45 degrees, but in this drill, I'm just starting with the weight shifted left and that knee straight. And let me, for a moment, in case I get comments, your hip's outside the line. My hip is actually not outside the line. So there's the knee and the ankle. As long as that's plumb, you can't draw the hip line. I know this is a rabbit trail, but this is important for you guys to learn. You do not draw the hip line from there, because you're going to have body mass if you have somebody that's muscular, if you have somebody that's overweight. In fact, the more overweight somebody is, the farther this line is going to be. And the bone always stays in the same spot. So this bone, that femur, comes up this direction and then it goes that direction. And then once it makes that little L shape, sorry, I'm going to put that back in there. Now you've got to add body mass depending on the weight of someone. So that said, super important, just make sure that the knee is posted up directly over the ankle. And you see my foot is not rolled to the outside until I start rotating. So here you go. I'm watching straight forward in the mirror and I'm going to just rotate that hip socket. And again, nothing else is moving, just the hip socket. That's what you're trying to teach your brain and body to do. You're trying to get it to shut every other joint off. You're starting in an impact position and then you're learning how to rotate that hip socket. Now let's look at it from another view. This is definitely where you do not want to be, with the shoulders out in front. And the video following this one, it's right here on this video. There's another exercise, me working with a student, actually throwing the medicine ball, trying to help get them out of having that rib cage way out in front of the hip line. And here it is. You're also going to do this angle. This is a fairway view. If you're standing in the middle of the fairway looking at the golfer, this is a fairway view. Now you're going to see me straighten that left knee, and I'm going to sit all of my weight right into my hip. You can see me do that. And then I start rotating that hip socket. And again, I'm not moving my arms. If that happens and I don't move my arms and I just rotate, you're going to have, in the golf swing, you're going to have maintain the triangle. With the medicine ball, you're looking for your sternum, your belly button, and the center of the ball. They're all going to be in exactly the same place. If you see this, so I'm pointing out my belly button there. If you do this, you know it's wrong. So you've taken your arms and crossed it over your body. You want to hold that position, look at it in the mirror, then look over here at your ball and try to move that ball back out where it's supposed to be. So try to self-correct in the mirror instead of going back to here like I just did. For those of you whose arms constantly cross over your body, I would freeze and hold that and then try to straighten both elbows and put the ball right back there, and then move it back to do it the wrong way, then move it back and do it the right way, alternating between the both ways while you are focusing on what you're doing in the mirror. You can, if you have to, look directly down at the ball in your arms, but always go back to that mirror view. And this is going to help you tremendously in learning how to make these things happen in your own swing.